Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Awkward Question Time. Please welcome your host,
Graham Whistler.
Hello and welcome to the show. This is Awkward Question Time, the show that pits four comedians on a panel against a series of increasingly awkward and bizarre questions. Do play along as well, get involved, submit your questions to the panel via all the social media. Please give us a follow, a like and subscribe and a share on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube and all that stuff, provocateur comedy, and like the Awkward Question Time Facebook page at Awkward Question Time. I am your substitute guest host this evening, not Alex Lear. If you are watching on a proper TV, give us a DM, send us a pic. The filthier the better. Why not? Good. So yes, I'm your substitute guest host this evening. I'd like to just give a shout out to Kitty Messalina for filling in last week as well, for continuing the running joke of the puppet master. I very much appreciated that. That's now trending on the show. Of course, I wouldn't have ever made the joke had Alex not told me to do it in the first place. So there you go. But yeah, so I'm actually the third choice for the host this evening, but still above Greg. There we go. First joke in. We're in there. Hello, Greg. Please do get involved on the comments, everyone, as well. If you'd like to support the show, as I say, do like and subscribe and all that stuff to the various channels. And you can donate via the PayPal links as well. There is also a QR code in the corner set to the princely sum. It's probably a poor choice of words. To £2. Also text the show on Alex's Nokia 3310. There's the number there. Good. Right. Let's bring the acts on. There we go. Good. I'm glad I've got some notes. Please welcome everyone to the show. Hello. Helen, you've made it.
Hiya.
I'm so pleased to see you. Alex was panicking backstage.
I'm really sorry. I had some tech issues.
Oh, that's okay. Alex doesn't know about this particular bit of the show yet. I just wanted to run something by everyone, if that's okay. Also, hello. Are you well? Are we good? Are you happy?
Yep. Yeah, we're
well. Everybody good? Excited to be here. Good. Brilliant stuff. I'd like to run something by you, if that's okay. I would like to get involved in just a quick little sing along, if you're up for it. Just at Alex Lear's expense.
Go for it.
Yeah, just to keep the Puppet Master theme going. It literally just popped into my head while the titles were running, and I just thought, sod it, well, let's just do it. Because I kept thinking of the Puppet Master, and then this tune popped into my head. Maybe you could figure out the lyrics and jump in with me at a right point. Basically, it just goes like this: I am the puppet man. I like to pull on strings. Oh, Geppetto. See, it works. I'm not a musical comedian, Edie. Help me out.
I've got the ukulele if you want it.
Have you got? Can we get the ukulele involved in this? That would be amazing.
If you like.
It almost worked. I have to extend the O a little bit, wouldn't I? Oh, yes, there we go, Edie. There we go. That'll do. Maybe someone will keep it going next week. Great. Yes, I am. But the fact that you put that on the screen kind of proves my point. So good. Hello everyone, welcome to the show. Let's sing along. Yes, exactly. Good. Right. Kitty's on as well. Princey Sam topical. Yes, I actually didn't plan that. That was a genuine slip. Oh, good. Right. Oh well, there you go. Perfect. Good. This is exactly the point of the show. Let's get the first question on. Essentially, the first question is: does the reflection in my glasses from my ring light make it look like I'm trying to hypnotize you? I'm
feeling sleepy.
Really.
It looks like I've tried to fashion some glow sticks into some glasses. Like I've tried to sort of, loop them around my face.
It's very 2008 rave, isn't it?
Yes, I'm all about the 2008 rave. Ages me a little bit. Thank you for that. Good.
I don't have that problem with mine because there's no glass in them, so it's not a problem.
What?
Oh, you're just.
What are they then?
Just.
Oh, fake ones.
Yeah,
glasses.
it's.
Oh my god!
I'd love to say that
2008.
there was. I'd love to say they were hipster. No, I've been wearing them since about 1992. So yeah, not sure.
That actually does make them hipster because they're now considered.
Oh, is
a
it
bit-
now that officially these are retro now because they're
Yeah, absolutely.
When does it come back around again?
Well, I have no idea.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
definitely
I'm
not
not sure.
fashionable.
You could make
so-
it happen.
I've been trying, like I said,
Yeah.
since 1990. Anyway,
So you've been wearing fake glasses for 29 years?
no, it's a facade. It's just a mask.
Is it just an insecurity thing to try and make yourself look more intelligent because you're playing a ukulele? Is that?
It's probably something along those lines.
Ooh, it's a deep
I was
burn.
It was literally just so I could do that joke that Eric Morecambe used to do. That's it. That's the only reason.
yeah.
I mean, I've been there. I did that in like
Yeah,
2009. I wore fake glasses for like a week, and then everyone was like, "You're like a twat," and then I was like, "Oh yeah, I do," and then I stopped. So
What are you trying to
I
say?
been there.
I just lived through that. I just keep going. I'm ginger. I mean,
Keep going. I'm ginger too. I feel
Absolutely.
like I get you. Yes.
Continue to fight the war.
It's a battle every day.
I seem to remember 2009 being that phrase where everyone used to wear those like fake Kanye West style ones that had
Yes,
they had like the slits. They basically looked like blinds over your eyes.
Yeah, that was a whole
So
thing.
they were pointless because you couldn't. Not only did they not have lenses in them, you couldn't see anyway because the majority of it was covered by the.
I just love the
Yeah.
fact that Julian's just watching this going, "Oh, I don't get any of this. This was way after my, yeah."
Well, strictly speaking, in 2009, I was still a club promoter, so I was playing Golden Sands,
So you
Golden
know.
Scans, whilst you were all wearing your glow sticks, you see, so...
It was the best
Just
of
letting you
times. It was
three
the worst of
reminisce.
times.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant.
What's going on?
All right. Yeah. I mean, that was, who knows what's happening. Shutter Shades. They were the worst. You're right, Kitty. They were.
Oh, is that what they were
absolute
called?
And
worst.
yet we did it.
Yeah. Apparently that's exactly what they were called. I had no idea. I just Kanye West glasses that look like blinds. Shutter Shades makes a lot more sense. Thank you,
Makes a
Kitty.
lot, yeah.
For filling in the various gaps in our knowledge there. Thank you for that. Right. Should we move on to the next question? I think we should, but I have no control. There we go. Good. What's the best way to crash a state funeral? Good. Keeping it topical. Brilliant. Who wants to go first on this one?
In a black
Strictly
limo?
speaking, not a state funeral, was it?
Yeah, I wanted to have a day
Well,
off. Wish it was a state funeral.
Yeah. Okay. Well. All right. Yeah. I suppose maybe that's it. Damn it, Philip! Why couldn't we get a day off? Come on.
Honestly.
That's a bit harsh. Maybe I don't know.
Because we want another day at home doing nothing because
That's
the
so
shops are
true.
all shut.
Doing
Okay.
what?
For argument's sake, let's say Philip was going to get us all a day off. How would you go about crashing said day off? Who wants to go first? I'll go. I'm gonna go with Edie first because I'm still angry about the hipster glasses.
Okay. If you're gonna do it, you got to do it making a statement. So if the effect is to crash, then you may as well go in like full assault riot gear and just barge your way straight through things. I mean, you've got two choices. I think the fancy dress is a definite. Again, whether you if you want to try and blend in, then obviously just put as many medals as you possibly can fit on things, and people won't question, will they? People don't question veterans.
or something by Hugo Boss maybe would work.
Yeah, potentially. With all the ones with the ribbons you put a load of those on and then just walk past people because you're not allowed to question veterans and say, did you really fight in all of them? So yeah, it's that way, or you literally crash and just like I say, face visor. Helmet,
a Land Rover at Sandringham. Just go. Just
full tilt. You may as well
exactly what he would have wanted. Just a tribute.
Yeah, saluting all the way, obviously.
Right, Helen. I'll go to you next.
You could dress as a ninja.
but that, okay, so then no one would see you. So how would they know you've crashed it?
Fair point.
Yeah.
A really noisy.
You can do the Trojan horse, like ninja your way in, and then once you're in, that's when you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, the Trojan horse is a good shout. Good. You've got a week to become Archbishop of Canterbury. It's brilliant. That's a great. That's a top comment there. I'm just waiting till the Queen, now single, gets a black girlfriend, and suddenly Meghan isn't such a big deal. Yes, amazing.
Would love to see it.
I did see some great Tinder profiles pop up almost immediately when the news was announced. Everybody else saw this. There was the Queen, 94, recently single, one's ready to mingle. That was great. I thought that was a great tagline.
It does make you wonder about the people who've been sitting on these for quite a while. They've just had them already. Like you say, they came up so quickly. It was literally like the BBC obituary department. They've just been sitting, waiting on tenterhooks, not quite sure what's going to happen. And suddenly, bang, 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 they're all over the place.
Lockdown in it.
It does feel a little bit like a kind of almost like a Ready Steady Cook kind of scenario where here's an obituary I prepared earlier. Now it's your turn. Go away and make this story go a little bit like that. Julian, we forgot about you. Let's just before we play the next game. How would you go about crushing the funeral? Or Avery, it doesn't have to be this one.
What I would say is I think it's fair to have an obituary prepared for a 99-year-old man. I don't think that's too shocking, to be fair. Okay. What I would say, you mentioned the Archbishop of Canterbury. Well, I've been off for 2 weeks, and obviously it's been Easter, and I've eaten that much chocolate that I am now the Archbishop of Cadbury. So, I'm sort of halfway there. I do like the idea that sort of Helen's just workshop there about the clumsy ninja. I think it's a great new kids TV show. So anyway, you can aim it at dyspraxic kids, you see, to encourage them, to let them know that it's still all right. So I think we've got something there, Helen. Well done.
Yeah.
But as for gate crashing the funeral, I might come as Dodie Fayed's ghost and then just see what happens.
Okay, so let's play Prince Philip hack joke bingo. How many of these have you heard? Did you spot any that weren't on the list? Here we go. Check these out. So, yeah, I guess he didn't want the telegram from his wife. That's the one in the middle. Diana's ghosted it. I saw lots of those. Despite being dead, he remains in good spirits. Right,
I didn't hear that.
Okay. I don't even get that one. It's just a ghost joke. I think.
Yeah, that's just a general one, isn't it?
How long till they blame Meghan? Pretty sure I saw Piers tweet something about that. We should hold a minute's racism. That is, yeah, okay. Can't wait for this on season 20 of The Crown.
Yeah,
lots.
I saw that.
Yeah, lots of those. Are there any that you didn't see? Anyone got any particularly hack Prince Philip jokes? I have a feeling that Julian should probably go first on this one. I just have a feeling.
If that's not a major burn, I don't know what is. Right, hack jokes. So go straight to Julian. Thank you for that, Mr. Whistler.
You're welcome. I did my research before the show.
For me craft now. Feel so respected for me craft. I'll be honest with you. 10, 15 years ago, I was always the first one to try and do jokes about someone dying because I thought it was hilarious. But I actually think it's in poor taste regardless of who it is now, so I stay well clear of them. So I don't want to sound like I'm being all virtue signaling, but that's one little thing I try and avoid.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So Tegan, do you want to any jokes on that list that you didn't see?
I'm literally from that list.
Yeah. Anything that didn't make that list. Sorry.
I'm literally scrolling Twitter now because I feel like I liked so many, and they've all just gone. Oh my god! Someone. Okay, I don't know if I can show you this, but someone this image of like Sir Captain Tom welcoming Philip into the gates just made me feel sick. And And I just think, what has this country come to?
Oh, that's.
I mean, I think Captain Tom's death was probably more cringe. Actually, I thought that was more.
I feel like there's genuinely been a national mourning.
Someone posted this, was like, "R.I.P. You always loved a steak bake." Why is that next to a Greg's? Like, where's the need?
God. What? I don't understand that. I tried to go a little less obvious with mine. I put a tweet out about the thanks to the Duke of Edinburgh Award, thousands of underachieving children learn how to bunk off school in the woods. That's all I could come up with.
That one.
Oh, thank you. Good. Didn't like it, did you? No, it's okay. It's fine. Right, Helen. Did you see anything in particular on this topic that might stood out to you? Anything that maybe made you laugh, or even just horrified you, as Tegan has pointed out, a couple of genuinely terrifying ones.
A bit like Julian, really. I didn't even get excited in a humorous way when Margaret Thatcher died. I mean, she was a terrible person, but I didn't want to dance on a grave or anything. I did see a lot of stuff about how Prince Philip had already looked dead for ages.
There was a meme about the scene from Shaun of the Dead. Has everyone seen Shaun of the Dead? Just out of interest. There's a scene where the Bill Nye, who plays character Philip, had been bitten, and they basically created one. They basically taken Bill Nye's face out of the scene and replaced it with Prince Philip. That was quite dark.
Would work.
Yeah, it does work. All right, Edie.
Yeah, no, I'm afraid it's going to be a little bit boring. I'm a little bit similar to Julian on this one. It's not something that I tend to I don't tend to joke about, no matter who it is that's gone. I don't know. Maybe it's an old person thing. I'm not sure. But yeah.
What are you trying to say about Julian? That's really hard.
I'm just the evil bitch here. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
What I mean, me being the old person.
I'm also old.
So no, it's not something that I've. So even stuff like scrolling, I haven't scrolled through Twitter, I haven't gone through Instagram, I haven't gone through any of that stuff, and anything that's come up, I've kind of just avoided, no matter how clever it might seem at the time from some people. It's not something I try to engage with.
So to sum up, basically, myself and Tegan are just terrible people, and the three of you are here to judge us. So brilliant.
Pretty much.
All right, good. We've made the atmosphere in the room sufficiently awkward. So let's move on to the next question. Shall we? Yeah, good. There we go. Have you ever bought anything from eBay or Amazon or online in general, I suppose, when hammered? If so, what? Who wants to go first?
I'll get myself out of the way on this one. I don't drink, so this my cup of tea. That's as far as it goes. So I'm turning into a very dull person on this.
Okay. Well, we'll rephrase this for you slightly then. Anything that you've bought online as a sort of maybe an impulse purchase that you've immediately regretted. Buyer's remorse, shall we say?
Yeah, mostly things from overseas that never turn up. That's the main remorse that I have. If you do want to buy all the merch, I got plenty of it. By the way, what have I ordered? I ordered some fitness stuff at the start of lockdown that never showed. I've ordered. I ordered some. Stupid props and silly things like great big clapping hands. They never showed up either. That was for a joke, so that never got used. I order plenty of things, none of which when drunk, which means I don't even have that excuse. That's the problem.
Yeah, because that is. I mean, even if you are just ashamed of something you've purchased, if you drink, you can just say, "Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to do it."
This Lego watch, this was on purpose. This was deliberate.
Wow.
I got.
It's cute. I
mean, you're kind of just accentuating the hipster. I think you are a secret hipster. I mean, you've got.
Oh, I would love to be that cool.
Okay.
get away with
Okay. We'll go Tegan next.
Okay, so I've never drunkenly bought anything on Amazon and eBay, but when I was like 19 and still living with my parents, they went on holiday for a week. And my mum was like, "This is going to show how middle class I am." But my mum was like, "When we're gone, you need to just do the Ocado delivery." And I was like, "Okay." So she tried, and one night I got absolutely off my face. Came home and I was like, "Oh my god, the Ocado delivery shit!" And then I was like, "Oh, I just need to like log in." And I accidentally ordered everything my mum has ever bought from Ocado. I'm just like massive fucking food shop, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And my parents are back in like 2 days. I was like, "Well, I'm not going to eat all of this." So then I was like palming it off to like all my friends and family. I was like, "Take some." I had like frubes from when I was like in school. It's just like it's fucking awful. And my mum came back and then obviously saw the like receipt. I was like, "Jesus Christ!" I was like, "I'm so sorry." It was very bad. I got a lot of trouble for it, but
it wasn't my fault. I was starting a charity drive. It's fine. You can.
Oh my god, I should have said that.
Yeah.
I'm just fucked.
Yeah. I don't. Maybe it's just me and I'm just good at lying to my parents. Perhaps I don't know. Maybe, they actually think I'm successful. I Photoshop myself into arena gigs and then send little postcards to my parents. I don't do that.
You got a Zoom background of Live at the Apollo, that kind of thing. Is that what
funny enough, in my living room, the wallpaper is actually the New York skyline, so that probably could work.
Just living it up in Brooklyn.
Julian, what is maybe we'll take the drunk thing out of this. What's the dumbest thing you've ever bought online?
Well, I can relate totally to what Edith just said there. It is pronounced Edie, isn't it? So
it's Eddie.
Eddie, may apologise.
Yeah.
Eddie, I apologise.
Don't worry, Mum.
In January, I bought a couple of fitness things. Have you seen those dumbbells? It's one dumbbell, but apparently you adjust it and it's anywhere you want it to be.
Yeah, I've seen them.
I ordered that and I ordered a bench to go with it because I thought, well, if I've got the dumbbells, I've got to have a bench. They haven't come. But the same set of same Bluetooth headset came sort of in the 2 lots in the same day. So the Chinese warehouse has obviously just gone, "That'll do. He's not going to complain, is he?" So I felt your pain there. What I used to do, because as I said, I used to be a club promoter, so I used to DJ a lot as well. And I used to spend a lot of time at 5 a.m. on eBay sort of trying to find records. But at 5 o'clock in the morning, you're not reading the best, are you? Do you know what I mean? And the amount of times I've bought the wrong mix. I've even bought one where it says it's broken in the description. You know, it says record is snapped, and I've still bought it. And then you get it, you go, "But it's snapped." So you go on and you're just ready to give them a torrent of abuse, and you say in the description, "Buy it for the record cover. The vinyl is snapped," and you think, "Oh, that's knacker." So yes, my days of purchases on eBay, unfortunately, have bought a few sort of foolish choices, shall we say.
Okay. And Helen, what about yourself?
I wasn't drunk, but I ordered a hula hoop about 10 years ago. I got really good at it for about 3 months, but the reason it's a daft purchase is it's got these really big, like, knobbly bits on it on the inside. They managed to convince me that it's a better hula hoop for that. But the problem is if you haven't done it for ages, it really hurts when you try again. So it's like not the best way to get back into exercise.
That sounds horrendous.
Website or something, Helen, was it?
I might have been. I might have misread the address. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm trying to sort of imagine a hula hoop with kind of, I don't know, like ridges on the inside. Like I don't. Yeah, that's that. Yeah,
I think they were all the rage at the time or something.
Okay. That's I think Julian's got that right.
If anyone's drunk tonight and wants to do a drunk purchase on Amazon, read your book, and they're more than welcome to do that.
give me about half an hour. I might be right with you.
Yeah,
cup, Eddie.
Mugs, hoodies. You can't have the sign. That's just stays there.
Oh well, I was just looking at it through half-cut eyes, thinking in 2 hours That's mine. I'm gonna never mind. All right, cool. So again, really not really an awful lot of drunk purchases, more just people getting scammed, which is good. And ordering all of your shopping ever is what we got. What was the name of that delivery service again? I've genuinely never heard of
Ocado.
Ocado.
That says a lot about you, Graham. That says more about you than about anybody else.
It's like the Waitrose delivery thing.
It says a lot about Tegan as well, to be fair. It says a lot about
my parents.
Is it the sort of place where you get like focaccia and olive oil from?
100%, yeah.
Right. Okay, cool.
Now
I'm with
Froops.
and fruits. Yeah. Okay, fine. I'm with you now. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right. Shall we move on, Alex? Shall we? Yeah. Good. Yeah. Graham goes to. I don't know what that means. What am I missing? Was that just
what? Do you know Fortnum Mason?
No,
Graham, you're making me look middle class, and I'm from Newcastle.
Sorry.
I don't know which is.
It was a mistake.
I don't know which is funnier. Graham's just complete absence of knowledge, or the the incensed nature of the what? You've never heard of Fortnum and Mason?
I just thought it was like famous, like Harrods. I don't know. I mean, I've been there once.
I've heard of Harrods. Like they didn't let me in because I had trainers on. But
really? God.
No, it was a joke.
Oh.
Never know. Never mind. Good. I'm going to Google it later. I promise. I will educate myself on all this.
Honestly,
don't order anything. Don't order anything.
Okay. Why shouldn't I order anything for Fortnum and Masons?
Because you'll take up most of like a third world debt in order to get anything from them.
Like it's a rip.
Oh, okay. A rip. Oh, well, thank you, William.
I was going to say it's a rip. I feel might not know what that means. I finish the sentence. Oh my god!
I might not know middle class retailers, but I'm sure I could understand what rip means when you were clearly trying to say rip. I'm not that stupid, but thank you. Right? Is there another question, Alex? Let's. Oh, hang on. The question. They say everyone is connected to the actor Kevin Bacon by 6 degrees of separation. Let's put that to the test. I'll go around and see if you're connected. Okay. Good. Is there a jumping off point for this, or what, Alex? I mean, how does this? Do you want to just quickly jump on?
Like just celeb we've met, or
is it not that every actor you can connect to Kevin Bacon through 6 films if you do that step? So Kevin Bacon
something
was in
along those
GSK
lines, isn't it? Yeah.
With Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner was in such and such with.
Okay. So we've kind of reapplied this to see if anyone actually might know Kevin Bacon in some way. Good. Right. Let's see. Right. Who's met anyone famous? Go. Who I'll give you a quick permission, or even just slightly famous. I'll give you a quick permission to do as many unhumble brags as possible, as many clangers as you can get in the next, I don't know, minute or so. There we go. Yeah.
I met Bill Bailey once. Let's start with that.
Perfect. Right, Bill Bailey. What films has he been in? We'll get some investigation going on.
He hasn't, but he's done telly and he's done Strictly. So that might be a start. I don't know. Could be a starting point.
Okay. He was in Hot Fuzz.
Oh, he was. Yeah.
He's also he's in that film where I think Brenda Breathen grows weed. Shows you whatever it's called, Saving Grace or something. Or
Saving Grace. Like yeah. He is in that as well. Okay.
This feels very much Fortnum and Mason to me. Let's go back to Hot Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz is a good shout.
I don't know. Oh my god, I need to do some research on these references.
Simon Pegg.
Well, connected to Hot Fuzz, I did one gig in the mid-90s. It was such a disaster that I left comedy alone for nearly 20 years. But actually, I was on the same lineup as Simon Pegg and Rich Hall. So for your first gig, that's quite a lineup.
Yeah, that's good work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pressure.
I got so wasted, like properly wasted, like on cheap and nasty speed and too much alcohol, and I made an absolute dick of myself. and that's why I left comedy alone for nearly 20 years.
Tell you who was in Speed, Keanu Reeves. There we go. There's the next link. Right. So
Rimshot.
also.
Denied.
Right.
Ah, behave. So it's a travesty that. Right. So we've got as far as Hot Buzz, Simon Pegg. Right. Simon Pegg was in the Mission Impossible films. There's got to be a link with Tom Cruise somewhere.
Tom Cruise
surely.
has got to get to Kevin Bacon
Must
fairly
be.
quickly, isn't he?
I don't know anything Kevin Bacon's been in. I'm sorry, except the
Footloose.
shitty advert.
He was in Footloose. There you go. That's the only one I remember.
Footloose and the Clint Eastwood one. Mystic River. I know Mystic River, but I don't know Quantum of Mason. I don't know what's happening. So,
Probably for the best.
yeah, probably. We got a New Year's
okay,
Eve
Nick.
Right, all right, Nick. Right.
Bougie.
Caviar. Ugh, yeah,
Caviar.
bougie. I should point out, this probably explains some of the gaps in my knowledge. I live in Bournemouth, which is a BH postcode, which literally stands for bougie or homeless. I sort of lean towards more of the latter. So that would explain some of the gaps.
Why is nobody saying Tremors?
I don't think I've seen Tremors. Is that a Kevin Bacon movie?
There's probably a clue there, isn't there? Maybe we should talk about Tremors, everyone.
Let's not.
Yeah, let's
Was he
not.
in that? Quick, Google it.
Well, he must have been in it, otherwise he wouldn't mention it, would they?
Right.
We are so good at this game.
Okay, so where have we got to? Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
There's got to be a
got
way of Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Maybe we could have. Maybe Alex could have.
I have gone from Kevin Bacon to Simon Pegg. We're trying to get from Simon Pegg
trying to get to Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Right.
Bill Bailey, Simon Pegg to Tom Cruise. Does this feel like a game that you play with your family at Christmas at the minute?
Yeah, it does a little bit. I'm going to count Eddie as the first link, though, right? So that's one, right? To Bill Bailey, to Simon Pegg, to Tom Cruise. That's four. So we only really need one more, and then we're at Kevin Bacon, right? So,
well, John Lithgow's in Footloose with Kevin Bacon. Is there anything that Tom Cruise has been in with John Lithgow? Do you know who John Lithgow is?
Maybe, yeah. He was
the main guy from Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah, that's what I was trying. Third Rock from that's what I was trying to think of.
He's in Cliffhanger, I think, with Sylvester Stallone. He's in. I tell you what's a great film. Have you seen The World According to God with Robin Williams? That is an amazing film. Don't let the Robin Williams thing put you off. It's an absolutely brilliant film.
He was also in Shrek. As well, John Lithgow was Lord Farquaad.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be my contribution to this. Is going to be my film trivia level because that came out in the 2000. So
Tom Cruise about the same height as Lord Farquaad? Is that about right?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. That's probably. I think that's the link there somewhere, isn't it? Right. So Tom Cruise is the same height as Lord Farquaad, who was played by John Lithgow, who was in a film with Kevin Bacon. Perfect. We've done it. We've made it. We've got it. Let's please. Let's speak. Oh, that was I mean, that was some top TV right there. Can we please move on from this terrible game? I feel horribly exposed due to my lack of apparently everything in terms of knowledge of stuff. So next question. Right. Have you ever had a crush on a fictional character? Could be TV, film, or a book. So many, Tegan. Well, I'll tell you what. We've got some time. Why don't you go for a list for us, Tegan? Why not?
Okay, so my latest crush is on Jim from The Office, US.
Okay.
Like, he's my latest crush. I just love.
Well, the actor who plays him is married to Emily Blunt. John Krasinski is married to Emily Blunt.
Oh,
But
we're not doing the 6 degrees of separation anymore, Julian. It's okay.
Is the crush on the actor though, or is it on the character?
It's like the character he plays. Like, he's just like cute. Like, he's just like a nice person, but he is also like physically attractive. So a bit of both, probably.
Okay.
I feel like there are loads of hot people. Andrew Garfield. Everyone told me off for saying that he's fit because apparently he looks like my dad, but he doesn't. Like, that's just not a thing. So Andrew Garfield and Spider-Man, like that was great. Who else is hot?
Okay.
J-Lo is hot for her age, and she was in Hustlers, and she was like 50, and she was like hang on the pole. I just have to, yes, there he is.
Oh. quick work. Well done, Alex.
Yeah, that was good work.
I can't be the only, I feel like I look like a creep now. Like, come on.
Yeah, I think just part of me just to annoy Tegan a little bit is just to move on to the next question. I won't. Right.
I don't know if
go on now, Jude. Go on, Julian. Go on.
Yeah.
No. I don't know if Alex has set this question deliberately, but Alex earlier today said that he's been rewatching Drop the Dead Donkey, which was a great sitcom from the 90s. And I said I used to have a crush on Susanna Doyle, who played Joy in the series.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if this is connected or just a coincidence, but Joy was. Honestly, this is going to make me sound a little bit stalkerish, but I had such a crush on her that I almost wrote a letter to tell her, and I know that is pathetic, but I really I really felt so strongly about it, and I'm so glad social media wasn't around in those days. Otherwise, I think I may have got myself a little bit of trouble. Sorry, I've just realised that I've said that out loud to people, so I'm sorry.
and it's going to be on the internet forever. So enjoy
Can I
that.
just say something as well? I know it's not quite the same question, but I used to have a thing for Kim Possible's mother.
Yes, animated but still hot.
Still a fictional character. That's absolutely fine.
I wanted to be her. Like, I was obsessed with Kim Possible. So that's fair enough. I see that for you.
How are you doing this, Alex?
Animated crushes are totally fine. I used to fancy Aladdin.
Based on Tom Cruise. That's what the Jordan was based on, Tom Cruise.
The Cadbury's Caramel Rabbit. Absolutely.
Well, do you know who did the voice? Do you know who did the voice for the Cadbury's Caramel Rabbit? And it'll put you off. It was that Margellis Margoyle, you know, the one who's always on Graham Norton being ridiculous.
It's actually Professor Sprout.
Yeah, I think
I would love her, but not hot. Bless her.
No, but she did the voice.
That's amazing. That has definitely ruined. That's ruined my job. Yeah. Yes, Mrs. Incredible. Yeah, I can see that.
Mrs.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm with you there.
I think that's Sissy Spacek does the voice for that, doesn't she? For Mrs. Incredible.
I don't know, but your knowledge of animation voices is remarkable.
I'm a parent. That's my excuse.
Helen, we'll go to you next.
I always had a bit of a thing for Giles in Buffy. It's the librarian thing.
Yeah, I can see that. Absolutely.
Anthony Head, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
Head, yeah. Who's married to Sharon Baum, who used to be in the Nescafe adverts or the Nestle adverts.
Amazing.
You're being like one of the chasers right now. You're just like someone's answered a question, and you're just coming up with this random fact that's somehow connected to it.
Anthony Head was in the Gold Blend adverts, wasn't he?
Gold Blend, that's right. Do you know that Sharon Baum is the mother of? Do you know the blonde one out of one of the Star Trek films? She's the daughter of the Admiral. You know that
she was in a film with Kevin Bacon.
She's the daughter of Trevor. Even Sharon Baum, and you will recognise her.
Okay. Giles is just objectively speaking. He's a good shout. I can see that absolutely. The kind of guardian, librarian vibes.
Protector.
Absolutely. Right. Good. I'm not sure what Alex is trying to mean by that, but fine.
It's a chase
reference. Yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah. So I forgot my own joke. Brilliant. Well done, Graham. Top work. This is my last appearance on Awkward Question Time. Henry Cavill was yes, as Geralt review. Yeah, in The Witcher. Yes, absolutely.
Villanelle, yes.
Villanelle killing Eve. Yeah.
I'm just noticing the fact on the chat that Kitty's got I don't know, maybe 10, 12. What are we going on at the minute?
Let's have a look.
I feel that. I've got about
I'll check you.
70.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes!
I'll stick with
tricky.
some animation ones. Lana from Archer, or Aisha Tyler, voiced by is but she's just got a sexy voice as well though, so it's just a bit of a definitely.
I used to have a few when I was younger. Again from Buffy, but mine was Willow. I don't know whether it's the whole ginger hair thing.
Yeah, Alison.
yeah.
What's her name? Alison
Hannigan.
Hannigan.
Yeah.
She's cute.
She's
There's a
pretty.
thing with her. She is. Yeah. And then
I always had a bit of a thing for Faith. Weirdly, not sure why. I never figured that out. But yeah, that's it. Sorry, I interrupted. Go on.
that's quite right. And then the most recent, not recent really, but Anna Kendrick. Something about her. Don't know what it is.
Last night, my boyfriend was like, "She's so fit." We were watching Pitch Perfect, and I was like, "What are you on about?" Like, everyone thinks she's so hot. I don't get it.
I don't know what it is. There's just something about her.
Is it the teeth? Because he enjoys the teeth. I have that really big teeth. Like,
you know, you said that out loud, right?
Like, I that's just. He's gonna kill me saying this, but he was like, because I have like massive teeth and I like hate them. But he's like, no, big teeth are like really hot. I was like, okay.
I don't think it's the teeth.
Anna Kendrick has quite like vampire teeth.
I don't know, but
Okay.
it's not just me. I know that. And then there's a program. I don't know whether you've seen Chuck, the actress who plays.
I know who you mean.
Sarah in Chuck.
Oh my God! I can't believe I didn't think of Sarah from Chuck. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. Yvonne. Name I can't pronounce.
Australian actress. She's amazing. Yeah, the box set's around somewhere. That's one of the reasons why.
And anyone actually that played a guest star female spy in Chuck was also subsequently. Which is that any female spy in Chuck subsequently as a guest star was just, they were all outrageous. They were just
because they had to measure up somehow along the lines, right?
Yeah, true. That is true.
Sarah.
David Tennant is
right.
David Tennant's hot.
Yeah.
Yes, David Tennant as the Doctor. I'm happy to admit to that one. Absolutely. More concerning when he's Kilgore. Yeah. Okay. Well, but then there's a bit of a bad streak to him then. So everyone likes.
Yeah, we love.
But anyway, so
Benedict as Sherlock.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
I wasn't interested in Benedict till I saw Sherlock, and then I thought, yeah.
So is it the scarf and the hat?
It's the thing. I don't know. It's just the whole Mind Palace thing, like.
Okay. So does you're attracted to the intellectual side of the character. There you go.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Good. Yeah. All of you seedy beasts talking about, your big teeth and all this other, all these other sort of objectifying elements of these characters. And Helen has just gone straight in with, well, he's clearly intelligent. That's very attractive. Well done, Helen. Well done, you.
You should be obviously nice, and that's why I liked him.
I don't remember you saying that because that would completely
it was a long time ago
ruin
we first started discussion.
That would ruin my point entirely as well. So we can't have that. Mazikeen in Lucifer. Yes, she is. Yes. Also, there's so many. This could go on forever. Good. It's like TV producers make the actors that play characters attractive on purpose. Next question. Good. Yes. Let's go. Can you do impressions? If so, do it. No. Good. That's me out. Right. Who wants to go first on this one?
Impressions.
Okay, I can do the receptionist from Monsters Inc. Like the giant slug woman.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God,
yes.
this is so bad. I haven't done this in a long time, so it might be really bad.
Go for it.
I'm just getting prepared. Okay. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Always watching.
Always watching.
That's
icon.
Good work. Is it Roz?
Well done.
Roz?
Roz, that's her name,
Yeah.
Roz. Also a crush, am
Next week,
I right?
Tune in next week for more comedians on the toilet. That's what that sounded like.
Okay. Right, Julian, what have you got?
I haven't really got anything, but I'll try and partake. Mr. Burns, excellent. That was
Okay,
close as I can get on
why
that
not?
page, sorry.
Yeah. I like it. Good. Go on then, Eddie. I'm sure you've
I'm
got...
trying to think. This is, I mean, like you say, it's going out and people might actually watch. No, the only one I've got would be Yogi Bear. So I think, hey boo boo, we're gonna go get a picnic basket. Something like that, yeah.
Better than the average bear.
Yeah.
Helen,
That's about my level, I think.
Not really impressions. I can do bad accents. Get out of my pub. Go on, get out.
That was well good.
oh, that was good.
That was very good.
That actually scared me a little.
Pat
Then I
Butcher?
remembered that
Like
it could be that could have
think
been
it
Pat
was.
Butcher. Absolutely.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Was it not Barbara Windsor?
I
Yeah,
think it was
just
Peggy,
Barbara
wasn't
Windsor,
it?
wasn't it?
Or Frank
Peggy.
Butcher.
I think it was Peggy.
Or Frank
It
Butcher.
sounds like
Yeah.
Frank.
It's,
Oh,
it
Babs,
sounds like
R.I.P.
it sounds like Frank doing an impression of Barbara Windsor.
Yeah.
That's it.
That'll do, yeah.
There's many layers to it. It's a very good impression. I only have one. I think I probably haven't done it since my first Edinburgh show, which was 2011. I used to do a bit of musical comedy, but purely because I needed 10 minutes or so to flesh out the end of my show because I genuinely just didn't write enough. I did a bit about a song I'd written for my GCSE music, which legitimately was a song written about my PlayStation 2 at the time. And I thought it'd be funny to do that song and then do it in the voice of Bob Dylan. So maybe I should do that. I don't know. I mean, I haven't got my guitar with me, but basically, yeah, why not? The song was called "Whoop-de-Doo." I love my PS2. That's the level we're working at. Yeah, it was kind of like I just tried to get a kind of that kind of like, oh, whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. I love my PS2. It's the only thing. It's the only thing. It hurts me true. Like that kind of, I don't know, a little bit like that.
That was almost Trump.
Does sound like Dylan.
It was almost Trump, yeah. That was, oh my God, that was such a fantastic impression.
That's amazing. That's your new impression.
Okay. There we go. Who knew? I didn't know I could do it. Apparently, I've just got to merge Bob Dylan into Trump. So that's a weird image. I shouldn't have gone there.
6 degrees of separation through impressions.
Yeah.
That's how we should have played the game. We should have tried to figure out who we were trying to impersonate until we got to Kevin Bacon. Never mind. Maybe something for next week, Alex. Good. That was all really good. Well done, everyone. I think that was good work. Next question. Final question. Hello. We're on the home straight. Wasn't it the Grand National yesterday? Maybe that was something linked in there somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, good. Here at Awkward Question Time, we appreciate your feedback. So please rate how good was brilliant. Please rate how good I was as guest host. 1 equals sucked, 10 equals sack Alex. Sack Alex. What? Okay, right. Sack Alex's IROC is in terms I should replace. I can't read, so that's 1 straight away, isn't it? I can't. Good. Yes. How good was I from 1 to 10? Brilliant. Thank you for that, Alex. I made quite a lot of jokes at Alex's expense. This is because of the Geppetto thing, isn't it? To start the show, you're trying to get me Batman. Right, 1 to 10. I don't care who goes first. Let's good. Good, lovely awkward pause. I'm going to have to pick somebody. All right. Helen, how good was I between one or 10?
Wow.
Wow.
That's it all.
Thank you, Helen, for that.
No Tremors or Ricardo. I don't blame you for not knowing Ricardo.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I got my cards. I'm going to go with a little bit more of a random.
hello.
Process.
Oh,
So,
yes. Hello. See, I don't mind it being left up to chance. That's fine.
Right.
I wish I'd thought of that.
Top card, Graham, or do you want to? Shall I just cut?
Dealer's choice, my friend. Dealer's
Okay,
choice.
we'll cut and see what we got.
That's a 2.
Oh, savage.
We've got
Sorry,
we've got an
Graham. I'm
average.
sorry.
We've got an average score at least. We're two across the board. Perfect. 2 and which isn't really a score, is it? But
Right,
never mind.
so what I'm going to give you a 9 because
You need to bump that average up.
I don't want to replace. I don't want Alex to get sacked. I don't want that on my contract.
Well, no, fair
I'll
enough.
give you
Absolutely.
a 9.
Thank you.
Nothing
No, I don't know why I said thank you. It means nothing. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just
Very disingenuous.
Look, I'm just a people pleaser, so I am.
okay.
Deep, isn't it?
Go on then, Julian.
Well, for the first 15 minutes for calling us hack, you would have got a very low score. But I've warmed to you, Graham. Because something that age has brought is a little bit of tolerance. So I'm going to give you 5.5. So I'm at least giving you above half scores.
All right, fair enough. And to be fair, I didn't call you a hack. I just implied that you were.
Fair enough.
I'm kidding. And I do actually subscribe to your YouTube channel, so I actually secretly am a fan. But anyway, never mind. It doesn't matter. Good. Right. So that was an average score of about, let's say, 3.8. So it's just off the top of my head. Which is why not? Good. And there was some, so before we go, that's pretty much all the time we have. Anything to plug before we go? Julian, do you want to go first? Just because I know you have a YouTube channel and you post your and your book, of course.
$8.99 for the paperback, $2.99 for the Kindle version, and if you're a Kindle Unlimited customer, it's free to download. And I do a jokes video every Friday at 12 o'clock, so please just type in Julian Lee Comedy on YouTube and have a watch. Maybe even subscribe. Thank you.
There you go. Perfect. Eddie.
You can find out the stuff that I'm doing and get hold of all the merch and bits and pieces at eddiejohnstonbit.com. And you can also go to the website for a link to my podcast, the Spin the Wheel podcast. There's my wheel. There's my spinny wheel. It's here ready. We spin the wheel and we have a chat with some people, comedians, musicians, sports people, all kinds of people, which is Spin the Wheel podcast. You can find it eddiejohnstonbit.com/podcast, and all the links are there, YouTube and iTunes and Spotify and all the rest of that stuff as well.
Nice. Cool. Right. Helen?
A couple of online gigs coming up. I think I'm doing Benny Shakespeare the Belt on the 16th of April. I'm doing Laugh Able on the 23rd of April. And my Facebook page is at Helen Edwards Comedy.
Perfect. Good. The Benny Shakes below the belt thing is good fun. You end up like drawing things with your feet. It's bizarre. So yeah, check that out. And Tegan.
Just follow me on Insta and Tegan.Marlowe. That's where I post like all my gigs and stuff. And sometimes I just like to watch old episodes of Bullseye and film the prizes and laugh. So that's a story. Just dumb shit, basically.
That's I think that's worth. I think that's worth a follow on its own. I'm at Jewish Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I've also recently set up my own production company, currently working on a sitcom pilot, which I'll be doing a YouTube channel of like behind the scenes stuff. I'm also working on a documentary film at the moment all about stand-up in the pandemic and stuff, which Tegan, I believe you've emailed me about. So I started filming on that on Tuesday. So that's getting going now. So Page 9 Originals on YouTube, Page 9 Productions on Twitter, all that stuff. Give that a follow. That'd be amazing. That's it. So of course, please follow Awkward Question Time on Facebook as well. Give that a like, and Provocative Comedy on YouTube, and Alex Theme on YouTube as well. Great show. Well done, Graham. Everyone now watch Tremors. Yes. Okay. So we should all maybe some sort of viewing party for Tremors now after this. Who knows? No, I've got to watch Line of Duty now. That's next on my list. So good. Thank you everyone for watching and dismissing Line of Duty for this, which is good because that you can watch that on the iPlayer later. So well done. Thank you very much, everyone. Alex, anything that you want to just pop up or plug before we go? Did I miss anything? No. Donate via the PayPal link.
It's all good, and hopefully I shall have full recovery and be back on next week.
Good.
So,
yeah.
yes. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Brilliant. That's it. That's it. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again next week at 8:30. And for now, stay awkward.